All right, ladies and gentlemen, around the world, main event is upon us. Till the tape presented by V-Chains. Be better, earn rewards for sustainable choices. Jon Jones, 37. Stipe Miocic turned 42 back in August. Both men 6'4" inches. You see the discrepancy in weight, 4.5 inches in reach with the champion, Jon Bones Jones. All right, now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Derek Cleary, Sally Amato, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This championship bout is brought to you by GovX. If you have a military or first responder background, visit govx.com for unbeatable deals on thousands of top brands. GovX savings for those who served. And by Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Dive into a 90s thriller and best-in-class multiplayer available now. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, New York! It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 248.5 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, presenting the former UFC heavyweight champion and the number 8 ranked UFC heavyweight contender in the world, the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see-new fighter, holding a professional record, 27 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 237.5 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Endicott, New York, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the one, the only, Johnny Bones Jones!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves and let's do this.
Stipe Miocic's layoff dates to 2021. Tonight he competes in front of a crowd, DC, remarkably for the first time since you guys fought in Anaheim back in August of 2019. Wow. Jon Jones on every MMA Mount Rushmore that is out there. Stipe on some. He can be on all if he can take out the greatest of all time.
Ready.
Here tonight.
Let's fight.
All right, heavyweight championship is on the line. Stipe Miocic is in the all-black. Jon Jones counters in the black with red. Good right hand counter by Miocic.
I thought Jones was going to shoot there, but he didn't. He threw that straight left hand.
Outside leg kick now for Miocic. A lot of hand fighting here early.
Nice inside kick there by Jones.
Miocic presses forward, partially lands a right hand. Jones with the jab.
Stipe looks big.
He looks very big.
He looks very big, and he looks composed in there.
Jones did a really good job with 2 kicks to the body. That's going to really help him against Miocic.
You hear Marcus Marinelli telling Stipe not to get backed up. They've talked all week about inactivity. Venus Nightmare, what a takedown for Johnny Bones.
Beautiful, beautiful job by John. Big elbow from the top by John. Let's see if Stipe can get up. He's got another big elbow by John.
Beautiful job by Jones. Tricked Miocic there with that takedown. Little back trip allowed him to take Stipe down. Now Jones has got to get to the ground and pound here.
Oh, nice shot by Bones.
Big shots by John from the top. Stipe trying to control him. John is one of the last guys you want on top of you.
Not early either. You got to get up. John Jones has unbelievable ground and pound. He does a good job of finding those shots in tight that can cut you.
Those elbows.
Oh, nice elbow.
Big
There's
elbow.
another one.
Big elbows by John. Stipe's got to figure out a way to defend himself with half the round to go.
He's got to get to an under, try to get to a hip, maybe give his back.
A lot of pundits felt as though Jones would be able to get Miocic down so far.
Nasty ground and pound by John.
Beautiful elbow there by the champion.
John's in side control now. Stipe's trying to work his way back up to his feet, but John's going to get his back. Oh, another nasty elbow. Oh, these are big.
These are nasty elbows here.
Oh, man. Oh, major elbows from Jones here.
Stipe's trying to punch from the bottom, which is ill-advised.
No, you don't need a punch. You got to try to get up. Jones. Oh, nice.
Another one. Another big one.
I'm not sure Miocic really enjoyed that offering.
Miocic is not controlling the posture of Jones. He's got to pull him back into it to not allow John to do this. Right? John does a really good job of creating space to land his ground and pound.
Stipe can only take so many of these
before he gets cut.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not cut already.
Yeah, some blood on his foot, nothing up top.
Well, Stipe got him in the guard at least now.
That'll protect him a little bit.
A little bit. But John is very effective at ground and pound, even from this position.
Yeah, we've seen time and time again Jones really put it on guys from their guard.
45 seconds, John.
Glover Teixeira, Brandon Vera, a lot of past victims can speak to those elbows. Bones posturing up here. Gordon Ryan offering advice to Jones.
20 seconds left for Miocic to try to survive the round. Jones needs to get some more big shots off on him. He's attacking the Kimura, looks like he wanted to at least.
Oh, big elbows late in the round.
Huge elbow,
man.
Huge elbow.
All Jones in round one. Finally cut him open.
After all that damage, that last big elbow cut him wide open.
All right, mouthpiece. I got it. All right, breathe for me. Breathe in and out. Breathe for me. That's it. Air in, air out. There you go. Air in again. Good. Big one in and hold it. All right, release it. Relax your shoulders. Release it. All right, let's get some water. All right, listen, I want you to move a little bit more in your feet, and I want you to keep your speed down a little bit with your hands, okay? You got caught off balance here. If you get caught on the ground again, you got to get your knees starting to work a little bit. Your legs are flat on the ground, at least to keep them away, okay? I don't want that gap between him and you. That's where he's throwing the elbows from, okay? You understand?
Hey, he's staying in that southpaw stance. Use that Kodo slipping.
Right here, you see that front kick by Jones? This is nasty, man. That hurts. Now watch his takedown. Step, and he steps behind, and he trips Miocic. This is not something Stipe Miocic trained to defend. And then the beautiful ground and pound by John Jones from the top. What a round by the champion.
My gosh.
Ready, let's fight.
All right, here we go, round 2. Every mixed martial arts round begins on the feet.
Jones has got to be ready to do it again, though.
Certainly a 10-8 for Jones in round 1.
Dominant round 1 by Jones.
Miocic a little flat-footed here early round 2. Nice connection with the left hand.
Yep, Miocic is waiting. And that's partly due to the fact that he got taken down and he wasn't able to get up. Beautiful jab there by Jones.
Oh, nice uppercut from Miocic.
Get on your corner a little bit. You got to start kicking when he goes back. Right hand. Hands up tight. Hands up tight. Hands up tight. Stop ball. Stop back with one. Turn that switch on. Right hand.
Jones with eyes fixed on the body. Attacking that belt line of Miocic.
Get moving. That's it. Hey, speed, right hand up. Let's go. Get your hands up.
Those body shots that Jones throws are so important to his overall attack, right? Just being able to get a guy's hands down. Stipe looks slow, winging his punches.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely beat up from that first round. See how he flinched to the body there, too, anticipating the kick?
That front kick is nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful counter from Jones.
Very nice. There
another one.
Right on the belt line. Stipe
Said he hit him low.
it was slow.
It didn't seem low.
Nope, it did not seem low. And if I'm Jones, I'm going back to that. Miocic just standing. Jones has got him watching now.
Yeah, we just
Above the belt line for sure.
Right at the belt line, yep.
we caught it in our isolation monitor. Beautiful kick by Jones.
Yeah, it's not a good sign that Stipe was saying it was low.
Right.
Nice inside low kick by John.
He will attack every inch of you. Jones slipping his head off the center line.
Stipe looks hesitant to close the distance.
Oh, nice knee to the body by
Very
Jones.
nice.
There must be something in there that Jones landed that got some big respect from Miocic.
I think it's the shots to the body.
Oh, nice jab.
Good right hand.
Jones will not force the issue.
Stipe's coaches are yelling not to stop once he lands. Miocic will land one shot, and then he goes back to backing up. He needs to be pressing Jones.
Well, you have to think of his inactivity. He's been out for so long. And this is such a high-profile fight with
High-level fight.
Yes.
His coaches are telling him the right thing, but I just don't know that he feels comfortable doing it because of the damage he has to go through to get to where he needs to be.
Head kick for Jones, gets through partially.
Hey, don't let him get in control. Keep him going. Keep on going. You can't stop there.
Miocic wide-eyed and without answers here.
Nice inside low kick. Stipe seems to step behind on the feet. There's a nice kick to the body again. John's beating up that body.
Starting to tee off on him. I mean, Stipe's corner's yelling, go.
Oh, spinning back kick to the body. It seems like even when Stipe's hitting him, he's like barely reaching.
Yeah.
He's not quite closing the gap.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Johnny Bones dominant through 2. This does not look like the Miocic that thrice fought Daniel Cormier.
All right, hold you down a little. All right, let's get your breathing going. Get the ice on this side, please. Get the water.
Breathe for me.
Hey, breathe for us, buddy. Breathe for us, buddy. Hey, listen, you're doing good, but you gotta listen to me. You're letting him off the hook. You're letting him control the front end. Use that Klitschko, and you gotta fill the gaps when he goes back. You can't just let him go back. You throw one shot, he goes back, you go, okay, you gotta
Take him down. Southpaw Montini. What did I say to you? Southpaw Montini.
Kick game's opening up, especially the left leg. Stay on the stabs. 22s are opening up. Questions are opening up. He's feinting. He's biting hard on the level changes. A sweep black may be here this round.
Yeah, he's really fainting. Think about fainting the legs.
Off the storm.
And there's a kick to the body.
That was clean.
This is the one that Stipe. And there's a nice knee to the body from in the clinch. All John Jones.
And a real joy to watch these corner men work.
Let's fight.
Brandon Gibson and Greg Jackson feel like a lot of John Jones's weaponry could be open here round 3.
Jones's jab looks really good.
Stipe with the right hand.
That's what Coach wanted. Coach wanted him to stay forward.
John just looks faster.
Way faster than Stipe.
Way faster. And Stipe looks slower than he used to look.
Yes. Nice uppercut by Miocic.
Yep, Jones acknowledged that and the right hand.
This is what Jones needs to keep him doing, though. Backing up and doing that. Yep. At this range, Jones can really pick him apart.
And Stipe's throwing very few kicks.
It's when Stipe blitzes him that Jones has to go into full-on retreat mode because he doesn't want to deal with the pressure. Art of power.
Nice elbow from Jones, and now...
Oh, nice right hand.
Hesitant to pull the trigger. That was a big right hand by John.
That right hand hurt Stipe bad.
Shoulder strike from Jones. And Johnny Bones has not had a lot of octagon time over the last 5 years. He's looking sharp as attack here early on.
He looks really good. He is picking Stipe Miocic apart.
Stipe's waiting on him.
Yep.
And he's allowing John to set things up like that. He's looking for openings that aren't coming.
Leave the dance a little bit more. Slide on your angle. Let's go. Hands up. Be careful. Move your head. Hey. Get your hands on. No. You know where you're at.
Stipe just looks so stiff when he's trying to close the distance.
It's just all these weapons, right? You don't see this at heavyweight in most instances. It's all these kicks, the knees, question mark kicks, then a jab. Most heavyweights don't throw all that. It's a lot of power stuff.
And even when Stipe throws one kick right there, it's like half-hearted.
Right.
It doesn't have anything behind it. There's a nice left hand.
We mentioned some blood on the right foot of Miocic in round 1. It seems like there's some cut. Not sure the extent to which it's having an impact, but he is not moving well tonight.
He's 42 also, right? I fought at 41. You know at times, things just don't work like they used to.
Yeah.
And you wonder if tonight Stipe's learning that being away all this time and being 42, sometimes things just don't work. But again, he's still trying to fight.
But it's just like he can't get out of the way of stuff like that. And if he's not getting out of the way of that, John's just going to keep chipping away at him from the outside.
Again, it's just right here, right? He's standing at a range that Jones is just the best in the world at. This kicking range, there's no one like him.
Oh, clean left hand.
Stipe showing off that historically great chin, but
it's the speed difference is very evident.
Jones greets Miocic with a punch on the way in.
There's a good left hand by Stipe.
And he's landed some big right hands this round, but Jones rolling with them well.
Stipe's hit him more this round than he did in round 1 and 2.
Combined.
Good kick to the body by John.
Oh,
we heard him back. He heard him
to the
back.
body.
That's it. That's
And
it.
still, how good is Johnny Bones? How good?
Wow. He did the Trump dance. He did the Trump dance. Spinning back kick to the body.
Spinning back kick.
Followed by the Trump dance. Wow.
The greatest mixed martial arts fighter of all time, adding to his appreciable legacy by knocking out the most decorated heavyweight champion to ever do it, Stipe Miocic, in round 3.
That was beautiful. It was a great performance from start to finish. Just strategically breaking Stipe down. Left Stipe with no answers.
Let's be honest about this, though. John looked very good. Stipe did not. He looked slow. He looked like he was having a hard time closing the gap. Now, how much of that was what John was doing to him? And how much of it was what does Stipe have left in the tank?
Yes, yes. I mean, that right hand.
Look at this.
That's nasty.
Spinning back kick to the body. Oh, right to the rib cage. And just crumpled him. And as tough as Stipe is, when a guy like that goes down, you know that had to shatter some ribs. I mean, this is beautiful. Look at this. Tucked under, all heel, right to the ribs. Nasty.
Unbelievable performance by
a shutout. Pitched a shutout against what we thought was probably going to be his biggest test.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Especially in this weight class.
Body.
Especially in this weight class.
Yeah.
You expected it to be tougher.
It looked like a heavyweight, but moved like a light heavyweight. And I think that's the 235-pound weight.
That's the key, right? Having been at a weight class that you can compete in the way that people are familiar with.
Well, it was always the word in the gym that he was throwing around heavyweights when he was a light heavyweight. And, you know, he kept that light heavyweight speed, but, man, just dominated tonight.
Dana White going over and paying his respects to Stipe Miocic. Miocic wasn't wanting medical attention. I could read his lips saying he was fine. John Bones Jones. It is his world in mixed martial arts. We're just living in it. This official decision brought to you by Heart Tools. With early Black Friday deals up to 35% off select items. Shop them today at Walmart. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Johnny Bones Jones.